What's up, everybody? Welcome back, Higer Hybrid. Wow, we're running the Spider Farmer DWC system over here. You know, we're having some significant problems with the heat, and there's just not a legitimate way for me to combat that. We're running 81 degrees in this room. You guys know I need that temperature in order to have anything really happen with LED lights, so it's like a love-hate relationship there when it comes to temperatures. I don't need any AC equipment, and therefore I save a lot of money, but at the same time I need a chiller. But this room specifically does not provide the the accommodations for a chiller, so that's kind of out of the question. This is what I'm able to produce right here, roughly 4 by 4 foot plant. And the Spider Farmer solo module totes here, it's over the last couple of days, man, this thing is really just not liking the heat. It's kind of nothing I can do about it. It's just kind of locking up the pH. The pH locks up the nutrients, and the heat locks up the nutrients from just kind of the slow degradation of the roots over the course of time. It is what it is, but nevertheless, I mean, we're like week 4. I'm hoping that I can make it all the way to week 8. I don't know. I'm gonna have to kind of get rid of some of these leaves, make some space. Some of these leaves are dead, as you can see, and kind of clean it up a little bit and see how much further we can make it. Hopefully we can get closer to week 8, and I'm going to remain cautiously optimistic about that. I think it's doable, but I'm going to have to pay like really close attention to this thing. In here constantly changing the pH and adjusting this, adjusting that, and trying to raise the light. I mean, you can see I'm only at 40% on the light fixture, so being that I don't have a chiller on this thing, it's really struggling, and it's holding me back, holding the plant back. But again, this is what I can do with temperatures that we're working with right now. If it was cooler, maybe spring, fall, I'd be able to pull it off perfectly with no problems. But it is what it is. Nevertheless, I'm still going to end up with something here. I just don't know how much. It looks about like roughly half a pound, if I can get to week 8, that is. So we'll see what happens. The Spider Farmer SE7000 here, I wish that I had gone with some self-watering cocoa systems here, and I really wanted to bring back the DWC effect on the channel. But for me, guys, it's all about simplicity and just stress-free. I don't know how else to explain that. I really want to grow where it's stress-free. I don't have to think about much. I can come here every other day as opposed to like a few times a day adjusting this or that on the DWC system. And I know if I had a chiller, it wouldn't be so crucial, but it is right now. And it just is what it is. But I wish I'd gone with some self-watering cocoa systems underneath of this Spider Farmer SE7000. And I think I'm going to do that here this next run. So my plan is to just group this together with some self-watering cocoa pots and that 50 liter reservoir right there, and just rock and roll, from start to finish, regardless of the temperature, regardless of summer, spring, fall, or winter. Those things just continue to produce the plants, and I'm going to go over there and make a separate video about that in a second. So, because I got to take these videos and then take off. I got some stuff that I got to do today. But we are rocking, just so you know, Aqua Flakes in this. This is the AB with a little bit of PK 1314 specifically. I really like that stuff. A little goes a long way, and it does a significant job in producing, fatter, more higher, denser quality buds. But not that this plant has the capabilities of really utilizing all those nutrients right now. It's just so stressed out. But where we started and where we are right now, I'm kind of surprised that I even pulled this off. Right now this entire room is getting filtered by this carbon scrubber right here, working really nice. And the dehumidifier is also in the back that I unplug for the videos. So day 28, we got about 4 weeks left. Really liking all the features that come between these newer controllers on the Spider Farmer SE7000s that integrate into these computer systems that they now sell, which I think are like 50, 55 bucks, somewhere around there. I'll be picking up one of those the next time I go. When this comes down, I'll be picking up that stuff and kind of just switching things around in the room and just make this all cocoa. We're just going to bang this out in perpetuals, I believe. I'm going to do probably 4 here and 4 there, maybe even 2, probably just 2, to be honest, 2 and 2, which I don't really need anything more than that, because, you know, here, when you see these plants over here in a minute, you'll know why. But we're having fun over here in the DWC system. It is what it is. I'm just going to push through and see how far we can make it, you know, given the heat circumstances, you know, that we're dealing with in this room. Just kind of drives the water temperatures up, and the plant suffers for that. So if you're thinking about doing DWC and you're dealing with heat issues, look to get a chiller. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of problems like you see here. Just kind of is what it is. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in, let's say, what is it, day 28 right now. See you guys like day 35, and I'll catch you guys in another week. Peace. Hybrid.